Welcome to Science and Social Tube channel. Kindly do not forget to subscribe our channel by hitting the below subscribe button and press the bell icon.
DDG Bimal Mohan ke साहब are growing support to this college to organize all these activities. And I heartily welcome to our speakers, Dr. R.S. Chauhan, Dr. S. Nayak, and Dr. A. Mishra for today's webinar activity. Dear friends, we all know fishery is very important, and fish is very important for the national economy and for our food bowl. In the last decade, what I remember still, about 4% of the agriculture GDP was because of fishery. The fish, an excellent feed, an excellent food for human health. No doubt, in the previous years, the fishery development was not so fast. I still remember Dr. Ayyappan and from his activities, lot of development in the fishery. Now our topic is regarding modern aquaculture and doubling the farmer income. Certainly, if the farmers, they can adopt latest technologies, the input required may be less, and the total output, total productivity in the form of fingerlings, in the form of fishes, it may increase many times. And that will certainly double the income of farmers. But for that purpose, farmers have to adopt certainly the latest technologies. Because of the change in the climate, because of the change in the feed, and because of lot of factors, there is detrimental effect on the productivity of the fish. So through this seminar, to our lead speakers, we would be very happy to listen all the modern technologies which can be adopted by the farmers for doubling the farmer income. I welcome again. Thank you very much.
Doctor, I am Jena, joined now.
Sir, good morning, good morning.
Good morning.
Very good morning, sir.
Good morning, good morning. Chauhan sir.
Sir.
Good morning.
Yeah, Dr. Jena sir, good morning.
Good morning, very good morning. I think I disturbed in between.
No, thank you sir. You have come.
Photo एक जगह बैठ रहे. Should I continue or stop?
Dr. Madhuri can say.
Dr. Jena, I think you are requested to speak for a few minutes.
Okay, that would be great. I do not know who else are there. Very good. Should I start, Dr. Bhagal Saab?
Yes, sir, please start.
Honorable VC is there or no?
Yeah, Dr. Tiwari has come.
Dr. Tiwari Saab is there. Okay. Yeah. Good morning, one and all. Dr. S.P. Tiwari ji, Honorable Vice Chancellor of NDVSU, Dean Saab, Dr. Bhagal Saab, Dr. Madhuri Sharma, esteemed colleagues and all speakers. First of all, on behalf of the Indian Council of Agriculture Research, on behalf of the Fisheries Division of ICAR and my own behalf, I would like to convey my sincere greetings to each one of you and sincerely thank Honorable Vice Chancellor, Dean and the Coordinator for thinking to organize such a webinar which has been the present day's normal. That is what every day we have been busy with some meeting. Actually, since 10 o'clock, I had a meeting with the DG, which will go on since another till evening. So I just spoke to him that half an hour in between I need. So he kindly agreed. Thanks to him also. Friends, as I understand that we have students you farmers, faculty members, and all others who are there. I do not know whether I should speak in English or Hindi or mixture. I do not know because I found कि चौहान साहब हिंदी बेल्ट से आते हैं, फिर भी वो इंग्लिश में बोल रहे थे. तो मुझे पता नहीं है कि मैं हिंदी में बोलूं या नहीं. फिर भी मैं कोशिश करूंगा थोड़ा साथ में मिला के हिंदी इंग्लिश साथ में मिला के बोलूं. शायद that would be better. Though my Hindi is not good. All of you know that I come from Orissa, so not a Hindi speaking belt. But probably I would be able to manage. Let you understand what I intend to say. दोस्तों, ये जो वेबिनार आपका चल रहा है, जो आपका मेजर थीम है मॉडर्न एक्वाकल्चर टेक्निक और डबलिंग द फार्मर्स इनकम. दो डिफरेंट एस्पेक्ट है. एक है मॉडर्न एक्वाकल्चर टेक्निक, दूसरा है डबलिंग द फार्मर्स इनकम. जो the Prime Minister's call for the doubling farmers' income, all of us have been working. Each one of us have been working since last 3-4 years, and we know how important this subject is. Till now, we have been giving emphasis on production, productivity, but unless you see that farmers at the end of the day, if they don't get a benefit, nobody will go for farming. All of us know. And coming to the new technologies, ऐसे नहीं है कि टेक्नोलॉजी हम आज यूज नहीं कर रहे हैं. आज भी हम मॉडर्न टेक्नोलॉजी यूज कर रहे हैं. बहुत मॉडर्न टेक्नोलॉजी. Each one of us have been using modern technology. If you go back about 4 decades back in 70s, our average productivity, all of you know, in the pond culture system was about 600 to 700 kg. 600 to 700 kg. Today we are talking of 3.5.
Yeah, please continue.
Today we are talking of 3.5 ton to 4 ton national average productivity level. And several of the farmers, even the carp farmers also are getting somewhere around 15 to 20 ton production in even some of the entrepreneurs. When you talk of again some of the catfish farming, pangasius and all, I do not know Shukla Sahab is there or not, Director of Fisheries of Government of Chhattisgarh. His name was there. Even several in the states like Chhattisgarh, I am given to understand some of the farmers are even getting 80 to 100 tons of pangasius. That is the order of the day. So we have been using this technology very often. When you talk of use of modern technologies, it's not only in the aquaculture. Every now and then we have been using modern technology. Probably as long as we don't think what technology we have been using, probably we will not know what we have been using. When you talk of any day, every time, every moment, we have been using some technology. When you are talking of the webinar like this, all of us are holding mobile or laptop, using the information technology, and all of us become IT experts also nowadays. Not that this video conferencing system or virtual conferencing system was not existed earlier. Everything was existed earlier, but we did not realize the importance of this technology. So we started using this technology when we felt it is necessary, or when we saw there is no other option available before us, we had to use this technology. So all of us have become experts. For example, when you talk of COVID, for example, not that most of our lab did not have RT-PCR. Many of us had RT-PCR. But how many of us heard about the terminology of RT-PCR? But nowadays, out of 130 crore of people, probably 50% of people must have heard about what is RT-PCR. Everybody knows about quarantine. Everybody are talking of social distancing. Everybody is talking of mask. Everybody is talking of PPEs, which never people thought. All these things are available earlier days, but need was not there. That's why probably we did not use this terminology. So video conferencing and all are some of the things technology we never thought of using in the public system like ours. Only we thought this is only applicable for the private companies where they work from home. Probably it is not for us. This technology is not for us. Please tell me in between whether I am audible or not. Some of you please tell me.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You are audible.
Okay.
Yes,
okay.
sir. Audible.
For example, today we are talking of in the COVID time, everybody is looking for again new technology, new vaccines. Everybody is talking of diagnostic tools. Everybody is talking of new vaccines to be put in place. So these are the new technology we have been talking. For example, 2 days before there was a super cyclone. All of you must have seen it from the news, which was hit in West Bengal and Orissa, Amphan. But the prediction, you see, the meteorology department's prediction, where it will hit, even 3 days before itself, they had predicted it will hit in Sundarban, the wind speed will be like that. So everything has become so normal. Today, everybody knows about the use of technology. Same way, when you talk of fisheries science and aquaculture, probably we have been using this technology very often today. But when you talk of again doubling the farmers' income, when you talk of doubling the farmers' income, probably new technology we need to adopt. When we are talking of today, we are the second largest producer of fish with 13.42 million tons at present, and this year again prediction is somewhere around 14.4 million tons. When you talk of that, just go back to 5 decades or 6 decades back. The productivity or the production, what was there, and what is the production and productivity remains today. Today, when you talk of total production, more than 65% of production comes from, again, aquaculture. Maybe about 9 million tons comes from the aquaculture. When you talk of the technology adoption, probably we are looking at the targets. Our target before us is somewhere around 18 to 20 million ton production by 2030. Only in 10 years, we need to increase from 13.4 million tons to somewhere around 20 million tons. It is a Herculean task. So each one of us has to contribute. Each of the technology need to be contributed. For example, today, when you talk of aquaculture, increasing the production and productivity, we need to increase the. When you talk of production and productivity, we know what are the critical inputs, whether it is seed, feed, health management, and other cutting-edge technology we have been talking of. For example, when you talk of the farmers, we don't say that every farmer will be able to increase the production and productivity to double the amount. Everybody will be able to increase their benefit or the net profit 2 times. There may be some places which may not be possible, or other places it may be possible to increase even 3 to 4 times with the adoption of new technology. For example, with the just use of the quality seed itself, just use of the quality. For example, you have been using the carp culture system. For example, rohu, katla, mrigal. We say if we are using the improved stock of the seed only, quality seed, the appropriate size of the seed, and at appropriate time, probably you will be able to increase your production and productivity somewhere around 1.5 times. 50% increase is quite possible. All of you must have heard about the Jayanti Rahu. In 10 generations, every generation we have been able to demonstrate 17% growth response per generation since last 9 generations. We have been working with the katla. We have been working with the freshwater prawn, which has been also showing similar result. Of course, in the freshwater prawn, growth response has not been as like that of calves, but in case of calves, it has been quite substantial. Today, we have been able to reach about the 2nd and 3rd generation of katla, which has been showing also equal benefit. So what we say is, at present level, our improved stock has been has got only about 8 to 10% of the total farming area. If we can bring that improved seed to the total farming area itself, that itself will increase the production and productivity by another 30 to 40%. Of course, when the fish grows, you have to give more feed. You have to have other approaches. For example, how to improve? We have been talking of again brood banks and so forth. We have at least at present one brood bank at a national brood bank at Bhubaneswar, not in the SIPA, but adjacent to the SIPA, there is a national brood bank by NMDB. Besides this, also there are about 10 national hatchery. I don't say that national private hatcheries and some of the government hatcheries, which have been able to produce the improved seed. What we intend to see that in coming days, at least every fisheries college, including yours, should be a partner in producing improved seed program. We need to again hook to some of the entrepreneurs. हमारे पास जो भी entrepreneurs आपके पास है, उनके साथ कैसे लिंक करेंगे, वो भी important है. जितने भी hatcheries है, but हमको देखना है कि जो हम improved seed use कर रहे हैं, वो general seed से mix ना हो. All those possibilities are there improving the seed. Today we are talking of the technology like cryobanking facility. जैसे आप लोग जानते हैं, बुल्स में आज के दिन में जो आर्टिफिशियल इंसेमिनेशन करते हैं, एआई करते हैं, हम क्या करते हैं, क्रायो मिल्ट यूज करते हैं. जो स्ट्रॉ मिलता है, क्रायोप्रिजर्व स्ट्रॉ, वही सीमेन हम यूज करते हैं बुल का जो फर्टिलाइजेशन करने के लिए. वही हम एटलीस्ट 13 हैचरी में स्टार्ट किए हैं, जो वेस्ट बंगाल, ओडिशा एंड आई डोंट रिमेम्बर यूपी, फ्यू 13 हैचरी अभी स्टार्ट हुआ है जो क्रायो मिल्ट यूज कर रहे हैं 1 साल से. हमारा कोशिश होगा कि ये कमिंग डेज में क्रायो मिल्ट यूज करते हैं. एडवांटेज क्या है, कहीं भी आपके पास कहीं जाते हैं, देखते हैं कि अच्छा ब्रूड है, अच्छा मेल मिलता है, वहां से आप सीमेंट कलेक्शन करके आप रख सकते हैं लिक्विड नाइट्रोजन में, एंड जब भी चाहिए ला सकते हैं. अभी आपके पास अच्छा स्टॉक है, आज नहीं, आपके पास अच्छा ब्रूड है, तो आपको यही साल यूज करना है, नेक्स्ट ईयर यूज करना है, थर्ड ईयर यूज करना है. बट आपके पास क्रायोमिल्ट है तो आप कहीं भी कभी तक कब तक भी आप चाहे, आप जानते हैं कि इन्फिनिटी ईयर्स यू कैन यूज. आप लोग को जानकारी के लिए मैं बोलता हूँ, हमारा जो NBFGR है, नेशनल ब्यूरो ऑफ फिश जेनेटिक रिसोर्सेस है, जहां हम हमारा क्रायो बैंक है, जहां हम मिल्ट रखे हैं, लास्ट 20 साल से मिल्ट हमारा रखे हैं, जो सीमेन रखे हैं सैंपल. एंड लास्ट ईयर वी कुड एबल टू ब्रीड सक्सेसफुली यूजिंग द सेम मिल्ट व्हिच वाज कलेक्टेड 18 साल पहले जो मिल्ट कलेक्शन हुआ था, उसी को यूज करके वही फर्टिलाइजेशन लेवल हमको मिला है. तो ये हमारा टेक्नोलॉजी हम कैसे इम्प्रूव स्टॉक इम्प्रूवमेंट कर सकते हैं वो देखना है. आज के दिन में हमारा चैलेंजेस तो बहुत है, ऐसे नहीं कि चैलेंजेस नहीं है, बट टेक्नोलॉजिकल बैकअप इतना स्ट्रांग है, प्रोबेबली वी आर नॉट एबल टू यूज दिस टेक्नोलॉजी. आज तक हमारा जो प्रोडक्शन प्रोडक्टिविटी हम लोग इंक्रीज किए हैं, वो पॉसिबल हुआ है, इट इज बिकॉज ऑफ इनपुट बेस्ड टेक्नोलॉजी. जो 70 दशक में 80 दशक में जो भी टेक्नोलॉजी हम यूज करते थे, आज के दिन में जो टेक्नोलॉजी यूज करते हैं, ज्यादा से ज्यादा इनपुट, अच्छा सीड यूज करते हैं, अच्छा गुड क्वालिटी सीड करते हैं, अच्छा फीड देते हैं, पानी एक्सचेंज करते हैं, कहीं कहीं एरेटर यूज करते हैं, कहीं कहीं और दूसरा भी प्रोबायोटिक्स यूज करते रहते हैं, अच्छा हेल्थ मैनेजमेंट करते हैं. इसी वजह से हमारा प्रोडक्शन आज प्रोडक्टिविटी जो 15 टन 20 टन 25 टन जो बोल रहे हैं, वही पॉसिबल इनपुट बेस्ड सिस्टम जो बोलते हैं. लेकिन कल के दिन में हमारा प्रोडक्शन प्रोडक्टिविटी जब बढ़ाना है, इतना इजी नहीं होगा, इतना इजी नहीं होगा. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, आपका जो स्टूडेंट है, जो स्टूडेंट सुन रहे होंगे, जो लोग कुछ तो 90% रखते होंगे, कुछ 60% रखते होंगे, जो 60% रखते होंगे, am I audible?
Yeah, audible.
Those who are securing 60%, for them increasing from 60% to 70% is very easy. मैं भी थोड़ा और 1 घंटा पढ़ेंगे डेली तो 70% हो जाएगा. जो 70 रख रहे हैं, मैं भी 80 हो जाएगा. लेकिन जो 90% रख रहे हैं ऑलरेडी, उनको 92% रखने के लिए भी तो बहुत मुश्किल है. तो आज के दिन में जो लोग कम प्रोडक्शन ले रहे हैं, 1500 किलो 2000 किलो ले रहे हैं, उनके लिए प्रोडक्शन बढ़ाना बहुत इजी है. 3 टन 4 टन 5 टन इजी है. लेकिन जो ऑलरेडी 10 टन 15 टन मिल रहा है, उनको 20 टन 25 टन करना इतना इजी नहीं उनका. तो फ्यूचर टेक्नोलॉजी विल बी, इफ यू वांट टू the production and productivity, it has to be not the input-based system technology, it has to be knowledge-based system technology. नॉलेज कैसे हमारे पास जो नॉलेज है वो नॉलेज को कैसे अडॉप्ट करेंगे वो इम्पोर्टेंट हमारे लिए है. आज के दिन में फॉर एग्जांपल केज कल्चर के बारे में शुक्ला साहब होंगे तो वो थोड़ा बोलेंगे जरूर, जो डायरेक्टर फिशरीज छत्तीसगढ़ के हैं. आज के दिन में तो झारखंड छत्तीसगढ़ फ्रेश वाटर केज कल्चर में लीड ले रहा है. आप जानते हैं जितना हमारा रिसोर्सेस है 3 मिलियन हेक्टेयर से ज्यादा जो रिजर्व रिसोर्सेस है, वो रिजर्व रिसोर्सेस को हम लोग वी आर नॉट एबल टू यूज इफेक्टिवली बिकॉज हम जो भी हम स्टॉक एनहांसमेंट अप्रोच बोल रहे हैं प्रोबेबली वी हैव नॉट बीन एबल टू इम्प्लीमेंट प्रॉपर्ली, क्योंकि there are several issues. Even stocking is a problem, even the harvesting is a problem. There are many issues. So cage culture has been one of the important technology we have been talking of. Future, we have a good future, but problem is we have been able to demonstrate this effectiveness only with the species like Pangasiadon. Probably with carp culture, we have not able to get a good benefit. But there are options are available in tomorrow. Probably tomorrow, some people say that why not tilapia? Whether tilapia will do in reservoirs or not, that we need to be debating. Even with the monosex tilapia, no monosex tilapia gives a guarantee that 100% will give monosex. Even with 99.9% also, that means 0.1% having the possibility of getting male, female, that will also create problem. All those, there are issues which we have been working. But there are scope, for example, when you talk of a future, over these years, we have been able to breed several of the new candidate species. आज के दिन में भी लोगों को पूछिए कितना स्पेसिस ब्रीडिंग होता है, लोग बोलेंगे वही 10-15 स्पेसिस है. रिसेंटली हम लोग एक किताब में डॉक्यूमेंट किए थे जो आप लोगों को भी कॉपी दिए थे, सब फिशरीज कॉलेज को मैं भेजा था. Almost 60 species we have been able to breed. Not to breed, people are commercially doing it, but may not be on a country basis, here and there, in a regional basis, depending on the market. फॉर एग्जाम्पल कोई भी प्लेस आप नॉर्थ ईस्ट को जाइए, आसाम, त्रिपुरा जाइए या वेस्ट बंगाल जाइए, देयर आर अबाउट 30 स्पेसिस पीपल आर फार्मिंग, whether it is babda, whether it is mistus, whether it is koi or anything, heteronistis, magur, many species we have been working on. And several of these species, though it does not give a very high production and productivity, but the market value is 700-800 rupees. So we have a great scope of diversification. So there are several, for example, till today we never thought of doing mariculture today. Today, if you see all our coast, more than 3,100 cages are installed all around. 6, of course, small cages, unlike maybe in Norway and Chile, where you have about 50-meter dia cages. But our cages are 6 meter, only 6 to 8 meter cages. But for our condition, for our approach where we use only manual manpower, probably this is fine. Even the 6 meter dia cages can give 3 ton of copia, pompano or grouper or sivas, which can give a net profit of somewhere around 3 lakh to 4 lakh from a single cages. If you have 10 cages, that is 30 to 40 lakhs is assured. So we need to be talking of such technology, bringing such. Today, we have from the 3,000 plus or cages, we are producing somewhere around 10,000 tons of fish. If we go very slow pace, even with a slow pace of in another 10 years, maybe bringing from 3,000 cages to 25,000 cages, that means we will be able to increase our production from 10,000 tons to about 1 lakh tons, which itself can provide about a revenue of somewhere around 4,000 crores. And we can again additional manpower or additional what you call employment to the tune of about 3 lakh more manpower can be engaged in this system. Today we are talking of new technology like raceways, RAS. We know that this is not a technology for each and everyone, but wherever possible, nearer to the city, where there is a market for the live fish, or there is a market for small fish, 400, 500 gram fishes, for example, nearer the cities like Delhi or Chandigarh, probably some of the RAS can work. We don't say that everywhere people go for RAS, but these are the technology not only for the small farmers, but also large scale entrepreneurs, where the investment can be, if somebody asks what is the investment, maybe 30,000, 40,000 small RAS to maybe 2 crores, 3 crores for a bigger RAS of about maybe 30-ton capacity, 6 tanks. So probably investment is there, but there is when you are talking of RAS, you need to be talking about what are those places we are talking of. You cannot talk of farming Pangasiadon with RAS, where the production or the selling cost of Pangasius is somewhere around 80 rupees or 90 rupees. You need to be talking of the high value species. When you say that high value species, for example, RAS for coastal region with sea bass or grouper, why not? Why not? There is a ample possibility. Today, all of us are talking of the new technology like Biofloc system. One aspect is everybody today from the YouTube, they have started learning and talking of the Biofloc based system. But we know that there are issues. We know that it is a biological based system. You depend on the more of microbial growth. So what you use, what is the temperature regime, what is the water quality, what type of sugar you use, jaggery, atta or what, or many things can be used, but replicating these things are probably not, probably is very, very difficult every time. But this is definitely a good system for increasing the production productivity, reducing your cost, reducing your investment capacity, and at the same time also you will be producing fish which are more immune to disease. So for such a type of Biofloc based system, we are rather advocating for the nursery systems. Nursery system for high value species, nursery system for the shrimp. For example, if you see the Biofloc based nursery system, the growth rate is about 300 to 400% per year. Huge growth is happening. And considering about 10 to 12% nursery, people do nursery. For example, today about 60 billion of seed, 60 billion of shrimp seed we produce. And nursery, if you see, consider only about 10 to 12% people are undertaking the nursery. Probably with the use of the Biofloc system, we assume in the coming days, people will be using more of a Biofloc system for the nursery of shrimp seed. Not only shrimp, it can happen with the calves. You can do with the Pangasius. You can do with any system. Because cost of production reduces, you can go for a high density farming. All those. For example, we have several approaches we need to be thinking of. For example, today we produce about whole country to talk about 3,000 hatcheries of calf hatcheries, multiple species hatchery, multi-species hatchery rather. For example, you say, 3,000 hatcheries. Out of that, maybe 50% are in the West Bengal itself. Out of about 200 billion of spawn, what we produce, maybe about 120 billion are produced only in the West Bengal itself. And the approach they have been using, what brood stock they have been using, how many years they have not exchanged. We have very